Hello YouTubers, Troz here, playing more Kerbal Space Program. Last time we captured this orange tank while in low orbit over Minmus. We're supposed to be returning it back to the surface of Kerbin. Obviously we're not going to be able to do that. We also wanted to land on the surface and drop off some Kerbals and pick up some science. We can still do that. What is this here? We recovered the part from orbit. I've given it some thought. It's been about a week since I played last. I think I'm going to attempt to land. Now, while this is obviously off-center, it shouldn't be that heavy. It's empty of fuel. So I don't think it weighs more than a ton. Now, I'm not entirely sure on this point. But I'm going to give it a try. We have SAS and, well, we're able to put down on what we know is a completely flat location. So we should be able to get a landing in here, and let's see here. We want to get a reading like right there, so go something like that, and I'll slow down a bit. Well, not quite that much. We'll do something like that. 42 meters per second. Let's pull that up. That isn't bad. Now we got our RCS on for maneuvering. The node is in 30 seconds. We should be able to make this maneuver in that time. There we go. Come back a little. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Alright, we are suborbital. Something like that. Not exactly, but that's pretty darn close. I want to... Why can't I put a maneuver? I don't want to focus on this. Let's focus on our ship. Let's go back to the Space Center and then come right back. Hopefully that will fix our little focus issue. We are the last craft here in a suborbital trajectory. There we go. Okay, we can add a maneuver again. Not sure what happened. I want to... add a maneuver. Alright. It's not exactly where I want it, but we can adjust it later. We want to be coming straight down. I'll leave this there. Let's move the ring something like there. That will put us down on the flats, pretty much straight down. And well, we don't know the length of the burn. Let's face retrograde. How are we doing on fuel? I think we're okay. Yeah. I'm gonna turn it off now that we're lined up pretty much. Because we're basically gonna want to save it until for landing and touchdown. I'm just gonna do well, let me get closer. About a minute away, and I'll do a test burn for, well, yeah, basically we're going to be landing right around here. And, wow, we are pretty close here, but this should be the last ridge. And we got stuff loading in. Alright, I'm gonna do a bit of a test burn there, about 30 seconds. So we're gonna start like 20 seconds to go. We got our lights on, power is good. It looks like we're low on fuel. We still got plenty, I believe. We aren't burning that much. So with 20 seconds to go, we should be over the flats. Let's extend that landing gear now. And kind of want to rotate upwards. It's actually just about perfect. And let's begin slowing down. Where's this? Alright, we can actually wait a bit because the rotation of the moon had us putting down a little early. That way. Just when we get past this point, and the reading we need is over in this area, I believe. Alright, we should be good for putting down now. Stability assist. I think we're going straight down at this point. Not exactly. That looks much better. Turn on RCS at this point. Looks like we actually overburned a bit. Let's push that up to the center. Alright, and now we basically just want stability assist. Oh. Well, we're coming down on the edge here. It should be flat. If anything, this might help. I'm gonna spin us around again. So, if anything, our off-balance weight will be slightly uphill. Something like that. And that will just help put our center of gravity, if we are tilting a little back, it'll help put it over our landing gear, which is where it needs to be. Alright, we know the ice is exactly at 1,000, so like 300 up I want to begin slowing down. We're not going that fast though, so that's okay. Alright, here we go. Come on, RCS. Don't wobble too much. Yeah, we hit a little hard, but we... Don't tip. Why are you tipping? Tipping... I think that's pretty much straight up and down right now. Except that we landed leaning back too much. And now we're flying backwards. Slightly. Come on, put down. Don't fall backwards. How are we doing on the monopropellant? Alright, RCS is off. And I think we're holding stable. That was... Well, let's see, that could have gone a lot better. On the surface. That means we need to move. Not great. Before we move, though, who do we have here? I actually wish... Here we go. Info. Scientists. Great. You are heading over to Minmus Station. Let's turn on your little lamp. Where's your shadow? Over there. Ooh. 11 meters per second. We don't need to be going that fast. So we're just going to transfer the crew over. We should have 2 scientists and a pilot, I believe. And we get Minmus Station up and running and producing science again. We have brought on a few more crew since we were last here, so we now have the personnel in order to do this. Should be about halfway. Not quite. Alright, next one will go a bit faster. Just gotta be careful not to hit too much speed and hit something. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Grab. That's it. Grab. And board. Let's switch back here. What else we have? We have Snulorf here. And he's an engineer. Alright, maybe we have an engineer, not a pilot. I'm actually not sure who we brought at this point. Alright, let's get going. Get you up to about 25 meters per second. Should be a much quicker trip here. Start slowing down there. Grab and board. You are our next contestant, Lola, also a scientist. Boop. Careful. Hey. Are you gonna activate your pack? There we go. You hit your head there a little bit, but... $25, $26 actually. Alright, slow down. Grab board. And let's start some scientific research here. There we go. Alright. Don't have that much power. Sun is going down. But this should generate some science slowly. We want to go north-northeast. So, along here. Which technically I think is that direction, but... Alright, we got a decent amount of fuel, but I really don't want to use too much. I'm thinking it's right along the shore, if this was a leak. So let's try hopping over there and seeing how we do. I'm gonna go up and turn over pretty much. Okay, we are gonna lift off in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Let's start heading the direction we want to go. Something like this, I think. Should be good. Can't really see the orbital trajectory, but hopefully this should put us where we need to go. Thought we had stability, but we seem to be kind of turning here on our own. Our roll just in case we wind up on the edge here. That, again, the heavier part is uphill. I'm going to try to get us facing retrograde. So if we do enter the area, we looking here? I'll go a bit more north, I think. That's not north. This is... No, what are we... Nose up, please. Cut the engine until we're nosed up. And we're just going to abort at this point. And get into orbit. Yeah, we are way off. Yeah, we're actually really hard to control without RCS. Yeah, I'm gonna get into orbit, and I'm gonna call the episode. As soon as we do, we're gonna be a little long. Turn off RCS at this point. Don't need to waste it. We're almost out. Once we do get into orbit, I am just going to drop this because I don't think I can safely bring it back. Oh, that was overshot by about a minute. Stop return. How bad of an orbit is that? Is pretty bad considering. There. Well, alright, we're in orbit. Turn off RCS at this point. I'm going to see how much fuel it will take to correct this orbit. But we'll do that next time and then return. This has been pretty much... I won't say a disaster. We didn't... We delivered some crew. But we didn't complete any of the other two objectives we had. Space is hard. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.